Hello everyone, and very welcome to the inauguration ceremony of the Godby manufacturing site Hall 7. I'm so happy that so many of you have chosen to join in on our live hub to watch the inauguration ceremony. So very welcome to all of you. Optinova is a global company with manufacturing sites spread out in various locations. We have been around since 1971. And it started exactly at this location where I'm standing now. That means in Godby on the Åland Islands in Finland. Over the years, we have expanded our business globally, but also here at this manufacturing site in Finland. We have built new production halls as our business has been growing. And as up until recently, we had 6 production halls in place. 3 years ago, we decided that it's time for the next step forward. We had a very tight manufacturing situation with running out of production space. We also had quite a lot of technical debt in our facility overall. So we said it's time to really put the next gear in and take up to the next level. So that was what we did. So 3 years ago, in spring 2017, we started the planning of the Godby Hall 7 project. We involved people from both external parties, but also our own employees, of course, to be part of creating the most modern manufacturing hall ever seen in our industry, clean room environment. The mission was very clear. We wanted to make sure that we build something that is long-lasting for the future, that is modern, use the latest technology, even new technology we were up to actually test. We want to create also a working environment that feels really attractive to all the employees. We want to make sure we also get the production efficiency that is on the next level forward. But beyond that, we also set the bar very high when it comes to our sustainability efforts. We set very clear all the way from our owners down in the organization that we want to ensure that we are reducing our energy consumption and water consumption, so we bring our fair share to reducing the global CO2 footprint. So here we are, 3 years later after we started to plan the project. It has been great fun in the last years, but also a lot of very hard work by many people to make this a real success. And not the least our own employees that has worked tirelessly to make this what we need for the future going forward. But of course also all the support from our board of directors, our owners, the investment from them, as well as also external parties, not the least the construction companies that has been involved. And therefore we were very happy when we June this year 2020 moved in the first production lines into this new facility. We started step by step to move a couple of lines at a time. And in the end, now we have moved in almost 20 production lines in this new facility, including also new production lines with the latest technology built into those by our own Optinova Innovation Center. So I'm happy now to bring to you the inauguration ceremony of the Godby production site Hall 7. With me today, I will have plenty of colleagues that will explain in more detail what we have actually been doing. But also, of course, some words from our owners and also actually the support we have got from local government that has been important part of making this come in place. So thank you so much everyone involved, and I'm happy now to share the words with the rest of the team to go a little bit into more detail what this is about. So welcome everyone to the Godby Hall 7 inauguration ceremony. Let the show begin.
Hall 7 is the most ambitious investment in our manufacturing capacity to date, launching a new era of many more expansions at Optinova. With 2,000 square meters of cleanroom areas, Hall 7 makes Optinova Godby the largest extrusion hall in the industry. At the core of Hall 7 operations is an automation-driven, data-oriented facility management system. The new facility environmental control measures utilize a cutting-edge SPC software to redesign and automate the data capture and monitoring process. Using next-generation ventilation technology, surveillance of contaminants and particles in each cubic meter of the hall is implemented as never before. And with new standards in facility management brought to next levels, Hall 7 delivers uncompromising quality performance in any situation. A high level of integration between cleanrooms allows for optimal environmental conditions, making Optinova's highest quality medical tubing even better. Hall 7 allows for technologically demanding R&D activities to happen in-house, and many of the extruders in the hall have been built from the ground up at Optinova's 50-year-old innovation center. And with the new high-speed, high-output extrusion line, advanced medical tubing is now produced with an efficiency never before possible at Optinova. Above all, Hall 7 is built with sustainable development at the core of all decision-making. Thanks to increased automation, energy and electricity consumption is reduced to a minimum. Hall 7 has truly been pushed to extremes to ensure that each aspect of the hall contributes to earning it the title, the world's most advanced extrusion hall. Join us and develop the future of extrusion.
Hello, my name is Andreas Parius. I'm the CTO of the Optinova Group. Really happy to be here with you today in the inauguration of the Optinova Goodby Hall 7. At the time when we started planning this, I was also plant manager and owned the project. And I would like to give you a brief of what Hall 7 actually is. So this is our smart factory start. This is our model for the factory of the future. We had 5 focus areas. Industry 4.0 enabling. We have added smart sensors, measure points everywhere we can think of, real-time data readout, and an extensive fast data network. Automation. We are already doing that from solutions and robots for SecOps. But here we have also prepared for packaging, transportation solutions, raw material feeds, and automated inline inspection for our products. Efficiency, always important. We tried to do smart people flows. We applied our lean thinking and took our personnel into consideration. How do we move smartest, both physically and digitally? We have also increased our product capability and our flexibility. From the flexibility perspective, we have a clean room environment here, but not only is it a clean room, it's also configurable from class 7 to class 9 on a per extrusion line. We added high output extrusion for specific tubing, high raw material volumes, high speed extrusion, which will give great value for our customers in specific areas. On top of this, we have significantly increased tubing tolerance stability for our medical extrusion, not the least by introducing our excellent one, our in-house built extruder, taking us to the next level when it comes to high quality advanced tubing. Sustainability, very important, economical, social and environmental. We have implemented water recirculation, full recycling of all the produced energy, and an overall efficiency of 30 to 70% increase compared to existing production. For our staff and social sustainability, we have also increased in clean room facilities like meeting rooms and closeness between extrusion and inspection, for examples. We are going to the future with the Hall 7. Please join us. But of course, all of this would not be possible without the people. I'm really proud and I would like to thank every one of you. The board and the group CEO Anders Wiklund for believing in us. The planning and construction partners, we pulled it through. Thank you very much. Goodby plant management team, thank you for the teamwork, the support and the collaboration during this time. Thank you to our marvelous development team for all the innovations you created in this project. To our facility manager, Bosse Karlsson, for keeping control of every single nail within this construction project. And of course, to all our production and support staff. You have contributed with smart solutions and energy. You have made the constructions into a great success. Thank you everyone for contributing into Optinova Goodby Hall 7.
Hello, and again, welcome to Optinova's inaugural of Hall 7. My name is Richard Jokinen. I am VP Business Line Medical. I'm responsible for Optinova Group's medical extrusion solutions portfolio. I want to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about what the new Hall 7 brings to the table in terms of capabilities. Essentially, Hall 7 enable Optinova to offer our customers solutions in 3 dimensions. We are focusing on extending capacity for strategic existing solutions such as IV catheter tubing and CR. Also, we're bringing some new capabilities to the market, such as high-speed, high-output extrusion. Last but not least, Hall 7 also open up clean room area for us, our customized secondary operations. In summary, growth in 3 dimensions out of a world-class clean room area. Let's be a little bit more specific about the solutions. Firstly, IV catheter tubing. Optinova is the leading provider of tubing solutions for IV catheters. We provide solutions for FEP, PTFE, and even ETFE. Hall 7 brings extended capacity for our TPU solutions for IV catheters. Custom and standard off-the-shelf, Optinova offer the latest generation, the TPU 2.0, where we have refined the process to minimize the difference between raw material batches, which is a common challenge in the TPU community. Optinova's TPU 2.0 provides a high-quality solution that delivers stable processing performance in the customer end. Secondly, high-speed, high-output extrusion. We bring this new capability to the table to meet market demand for really high-volume applications where the requirement profile of medical extrusion is still very important. This capability is a highly cost-effective solutions for volumes from hundreds of thousands of meters and upwards. Typical applications would be delivery tubing in urology, endoscopy, and infusion therapy, as well as various surgical applications. Lastly, together with high-speed, high-output extrusion, we also want to promote our abilities in customized, automated secondary operations. We have a long history in customized automation solutions of secondary operations, including flaring, tipping, and bonding. Together with our customers, we like to engage at an early stage to develop high-quality solutions that last the product lifetime. Thanks for joining us on this festive day where we open the doors to the future of medical device extrusion.
It is today that we have to make the right choices for the planet. In Hall 7, we have better design workflows and new technology that allows us to save 50% in energy consumption and an amazing 85% in water usage. Real-time data capture allows us to track production quality and minimize production scrap. Meeting rooms are now integrated in production and more accessible. #FeelGoodFactory takes all aspects of sustainability into account: environmental, social, and financial.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Eriksson. I am the chair of the board of directors at Optinova Holding and also a representative of the owners of Optinova, the Eriksson Capital. Eriksson Capital has been the owners of Optinova for more than 30 years. And over these years, there have been many different investments. Investments in companies, in plants, in production lines, and in processes. So in that sense, you can see that Goodby Hall 7 is just part of the evolution that is Optinova. It's just another step on our road and our journey. But I do want to also see that Hall 7 is a symbol of something more. It is the physical manifestation of new production facility, next generation, or the modern production facility, which is part of something that we work on through our organization every day. It is those things that we might call Industry 4.0 or digitalization or agile. It is feel-good factory. And in that sense, Hall 7 is sort of a symbol for something that we do everywhere, every day. And it's a platform for seeing what might come next. And from a perspective of the board and the owners, taking the decision to make a new large investment is always taking a risk. It is saying that we know today that we can do this. Can we also do this? Can we go here? And that is putting trust in the organization that we can fill these new shoes, that we can do something that we have not done before. So while the process of building Hall 7 might have felt like a long one, and I do so enjoy that we in some sense get to celebrate that it's ready, the building is not the end goal. The building is the start of the endeavor, the start of the adventure. And this is where it all begins. So with that said, I'm very much looking forward to seeing where Optinova will evolve next. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Minister of Development, Energy and Environment of Åland, I am of course very pleased to see Optinova's investment in the future, the new Hall 7 now in place. The current government took office on the 10th of December last year. Last week, that was exactly 1 year ago. And what a year it has been for us all. Little did we know that we would be a government acting our first year swallowed by a pandemic, and that we would have to focus almost entirely on keeping the society afloat. The effects of the pandemic have put an enormous pressure on the Åland society. So far, we have been spared the worst from a health point of view, thankfully. However, the Åland economy was hit in the solar plexus, with transportation and tourism suffering severely. That has, again, raised the issue about the importance of broadening the foundation of the Åland economy. From that perspective, as a society, we are proud to have Optinova as a very good example. To be competitive, we need to invest in the future, both as societies and as companies. We need to invest in education, innovation and technology, in renewable energy and in processes. Despite the economic unrest, we can't pull the emergency brake and shut us all down. We need to continue the transition to a sustainable society even more urgently. A society where people feel safe and where they can flourish. A society that is run on renewable energy and where we handle our limited resources, both planet and humans, with care. By doing this, we secure the business for the future. The citizens demand it, the customers demand it, the investors demand it, and companies like Optinova have understood it. With Hall 7, Optinova's focus on sustainable development has reached a new level. It is an example of modern manufacturing in Åland, and the government is proud to have been able to support this investment financially. I'm looking forward to visit Optinova soon, and perhaps even get a guided tour of Hall 7 in our local feel-good factory, when the circumstances allow it. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Optinova represents Finnish technology at its best. The company, global business partners of over 1,000 companies, with 50 years of knowledge and expertise in the extrusion industry. Therefore, Optinova is also a true Åland ambassador for modern manufacturing. Manufacturing Hall number 7 is an extensive investment that sets the foundation for growing export of medical device components from Åland, where Optinova's Godby plant is located. These medical devices components are pivotal in the fight against the coronavirus, the COVID-19. Being a critical supplier of said components, Optinova is identified by the government of Finland as a company to receive support for keeping the production running and shipments continuing without disruption. Moreover, as a citizen of Åland and as a proud member of the Finnish Parliament representing the Åland Islands, Optinova is a company I often visit and introduce to guests, as the company truly represents the best of Åland and Finnish technology through its well-spread feel-good factory values. Here in front of the Finnish Parliament, our wise speaker Antti Rinne visited the factory only 1 year ago while he was the Prime Minister. He also got to know the feel-good factory experience. Congratulations on completion of Hall 7.
All right. Thank you so much to all the speakers for a great introduction of Hall 7. As stated in the beginning, we started 3 years ago the planning, and now today we are standing here in Godby in Finland, just outside of our new production hall, Hall 7. Inside we are producing products that are distributed globally every day, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, with the main purpose of increasing the quality of everyday life. A ribbon cutting ceremony, but we do that, of course, our own way, with the tubing cutting ceremony. So we now cut the tube, and by that also open up our new production hall more formally in this setup. Thank you. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has been involved in this huge project for us, going on for 3 years, and a special thank you to all our employees that has worked very, very hard to make this happen. The future looks very bright. We are happy now we're getting the most modern manufacturing facility in place in our industry on a global base. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a great rest of December. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. Bye.